Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting to give you guys a figure review on the DC Mcfarlane 89 Batman and Batmobile 2-pack. And boy, I was super excited to get my hands on this 2-pack. I've been waiting to get my hands on it for quite a while. I was unable to get the Batmobile from the Flash movie, the original release, the sheen or kind of gloss version or whatever. So, fortunately, I missed out on that one because it kept coming in and selling out, coming in and selling out before I had the funds to just go ahead and just buy a bunch of random stuff or buy a bunch of figures that I wanted. So, nevertheless, I was able to finally wait till this one came up on Amazon, and it sold out as well multiple times before I was able to get it, but they finally popped it up online just in the right nick of time to where I was able to get one before it sold out within like 3 or 4 minutes again. But nevertheless, here I am with it today. And so, since it's such a big figure, big display piece, I was unable to put it on my display stand and rotate it, do 360 for you guys. But I'm going to try to, over the course of this video, try to get you guys some different angles and do the whole 360 spin for you guys manually. But first, let's go ahead and kind of move this out to the side a little bit. I'll just completely take it off the stand here so I can show you guys the packaging. If you guys, anybody's out there in the military or law enforcement, go ahead and give yourself a shout out in the comment section. Even if you're not, I'd like to get to know you guys a little bit better. Go ahead and hit up the comment section. Let me know where you're watching us from, any duty stations or anything like that, so we get to know each other a little better in the comment section. And let's take a quick look at the packaging here. A nice big Mcfarlane Multiverse Batman and Batmobile. Nice side right there, display, gold label. Nice looking piece all the way around so far. Got short side right here. Got the logo, the name, and of course you get nice big display on the back right there. And of course you get a pic right there of him sitting inside the Batmobile. Other than that, not a whole lot else going on besides the obligatory generic product labeling on the bottom right there. Let's go ahead and bring this guy back into the shot. Before going further, guys, I gotta let you guys know the raffle is still in effect for the VHS Cyclops and the Proton Cannon Iron Man, brand new sealed in the boxes. So if you guys are interested in winning those, go ahead and hit up that cash up in the description. $4 per ticket. Send your name and a code word that'll be written on top of your ticket that'll go inside the raffle cage. Whenever I do the raffle, I can confirm it's you and not someone just trying to win your stuff. And now let's take a closer look at these guys. Do some quick comparisons real fast. I looked up and down, left and right. I was unable to find a trading card at all inside the box. I'm not sure if it's supposed to come with one. I haven't really been looking at any other reviews or any other mentions of this figure 2-pack stating whether it's supposed to have a display piece or a card or not. So just kind of going off the strength of hoping that it doesn't have one. But let's go ahead and throw in some movie Batman right here. We have the Flash movie Michael Keaton Batman. We have the Batfleck Batman right here. That kind of gives me a hard time as far as wanting to stand. Then we have the Christian Bale Batman as well. So those are my current 4 that I have out right now. I did go ahead and order 2 of the 6-pack Batman display, Batman movie verse figures. George Clooney and Val Kilmer and them. So those are just sitting inside the box, the original GameStop box in my living room. So spoiler alert, whenever I do the my next unboxing video, you guys will be seeing those. So let's go ahead and bring these guys back out. Drop some pieces there. And then we're also going to go ahead and throw in the Tim Drake Robin, recently reviewed, and my new favorite Batman of all time, the Arkham City Batman, that just works great in every display. So pretty much think that the Batmobile is going to be displayed with this Batman on the Bat Family shelf. So just saying, in case anybody gets mad about looking at my displays or anything like that. And let's go ahead and bring these guys back out. Take a closer look at this guy. So this is the Michael Keaton version. Everybody's been kind of like griping about the neck as far as how it's not really shaped officially, how he normally has his neck and the masterpiece shaped, which isn't a big problem for me. I kind of like his neck being able to do more, being more articulated, but everything. But as you guys have seen in the previous movies and the Flash movie, the neck is more like kind of smoothed out right there around the side. So a little bit different, but not bad, not bad. And then let's go ahead and get to the Batmobile comparisons. Now these things are very large, so I don't have a whole lot of display space here. So I'm going to try to work with what I got. And so far, first up we have the Dark Knight trilogy tumbler Batmobile. You guys kind of see what that size up to be. How they sit together. Mine's a little bit dirty. I've been sitting in the closets and being in the shelves for a very long time. And that's what they kind of look like lengthwise. Then of course we have the back of the vehicles. You can kind of see how the tumbler is kind of slightly inspired by the 89 Batmobile right there. Put that to the side. And we also have kind of a generic sort of Batfleck Batmobile here from Mattel. So you guys kind of see what that stacks up. You can also see how it's kind of also slightly inspired by the 89 Batmobile. See what it kind of looks like stacked up. I know the Batfleck Mcfarlane figure cannot fit inside of this. I've tried it several times. It only gets like halfway in. But I just kind of use it as like a display piece. Kind of like put in the background behind the Batfleck figure in his displays. But nevertheless, I survived. And looking at the Batmobile itself, the detailing is very nice. The sculpting looks very well put together. Like I said, I haven't been able to get the original release, the gloss version, but the matte version works better in my opinion. I personally think it looks better. Nice sculpting throughout. The wheels are rubber, and they roll as rolling things should. LOL, shout out to MGO. The detailing on the pipe work right here looks pretty nice. Nice silvery paint. And then of course you got the air intake port right there, I'm guessing. And you got the back wheels. They keep on turning as wheels should. And you got the back of the Batmobile. Nice design right there. As far as the piping goes, I kind of think it would have been better if this was like a translucent kind of red plastic right there on the tail lights. Nevertheless, works pretty good. The cockpit, I should say here, I guess, it works such that it has a little tab right there. You just plug in, take a fingernail, pop that up, and you just slide it forward like so. Relatively simple. The inside looks pretty good. I've seen several reviews or some pictures on Facebook of how some customizers have been able to, like, I guess, cut that seat out, slide it over to the side, and put a secondary seat in, so you can kind of fit two Mcfarlane figures in there, which is pretty cool. They definitely should have tried to work that in at the home station, or anyway through McFarlane should have tried to put a two-seater in there, because Batman and Robin, always seen riding together very often. So then you got the dashboard right there. Nice silver paint throughout for all the gauges and whatnot. The screens, steering wheel does not turn, it's kind of stationary right there. But it works for what it is. Then of course you do get the nice little artwork, well, not artwork, but line work on the bottom. Bat logo right there. Some more pipe work right there at the back. Kind of feel like that should have been probably silver painted, kind of like these pieces towards the end right here. But other than that, relatively a big, nice size, heavy chunk of plastic. Not a whole lot of articulation to it beside the canopy right there. So, but it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm definitely very impressed. I'm glad to have it. Gonna have its own display piece behind the Bat family on the shelf with this matte plastic. You can kind of see fingerprints and whatnot, like grease stains or whatever. So if your hands are kind of greasy, sweaty, clammy, or whatever, you're probably gonna see it popping up over this figure. And of course, as it came in the box, the tail fins were separated or detached, so I had to just port those in on the back right there. But yeah, not a bad look. I'm definitely very much excited to have this thing, or this big giant figure, or I don't know, collectible in my collection here. and I see they are still available on Amazon. They keep popping back up for like $75 to $120 or so. So if you guys can get in there and find a sweet spot, time it just right, wait till it pops back up, and get this 2-pack, I would highly advise it for about the 75, $80 range. If you guys don't care or don't have anything else to do with your money, and you guys don't care about getting it for the 120, 130, whatever range, go right ahead. I think last I looked at it was like a few days ago and saw it was about 110. So yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with. I don't want anyone going broke listening to me. So, and then back to Batman here. I definitely think this is a pretty decent sculpt, a decent mold. I believe they reused this mold as far as the chest for the George Clooney and Val Kilmer and those such figures, but I have to go open up the boxes and take a closer look at those figures in order to get like an adequate assessment of what those look like and do some comparisons in the video reviews. But overall, I'm very impressed with this thing. Let's take a quick look at the articulation, and we'll be moving right along. For the head sculpt, it does move up about that far, down that far, side to side turning. You get a good range of head tilt in there. Shoulders move out to the sides that far, down that far, go all the way around. You have the butterfly joint in there, falling butterfly joint. You have bicep swivel, double joint elbows that bend in that far. You do have wrist swivel, up and down motion of the hands, and you have the McFarlane ball joint right there in the hands, so you can get different range of motion right there. You have the diaphragm joint at the top, so you get rotation and crunch back, and the second diaphragm joint in the torso right there, or in the waistline, so you get a great range of articulation right there, and rotation. Then you get legs cut up to the side about that far, before you start to stretch the dapper piece. The front, back, a little bit of upper inner thigh wiggle, double joint knees that bend in that far. Then you get the McFarlane ball joint right there in the ankle. So you get up and down motion in the feet, as well as the side kind of motion, rotation right there. And then of course you do get toe articulation as well. So you get a great range with this guy. Looks great. They both feel great in your hands. Both solid figures. Of course, the upgraded cloth cape that spreads out to do kind of like do the bat pose right there that Michael Keaton is so famous for. But overall, great display piece. I'm glad to have them. So I'll go ahead and throw Bane in here in the background as well for the final shot. So guys, let me know what you think, guys. You guys think this 2-pack is worth picking up? I think it was. I definitely think it was. Especially since the original release Batmobile is like super expensive now, thanks to scalpers and whatnot. And me not having one, being able to get this one was definitely a dream come true in my opinion. But let me know what you think down in the comment section, guys, and we will get together and chop it up later. I believe that wraps it up for me. Share this video with any buddies or friends you guys think should be or would be interested in winning the Deluxe Proton Cannon Iron Man and the VHS Cyclops. Definitely looking to get rid of those. The raffle will continue until they are funded, kind of like a Hasbro or HasLab funding, LOL. I really hope the Giant Man goes through. But yeah, until they are, the raffle will be going on for a while, I'm guessing, until those are completely funded and paid off, before I just give out figures for like a couple bucks, like highly sought after expensive figures. Sorry, not sorry, guys. But yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys coming out checking out the video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share your thoughts. And like I said, let your friends know about the raffle that's still going on. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you all. Y'all stay safe out there. Later.